Hello parents, Coach Joe here with Living Life Youth Wellness. Have you ever went to register your child for youth sports and thought, why is this so expensive? Well, today I want to talk a little bit more about that. As a father, getting my kids involved in youth sports, as well as being a coach and a youth sports business owner, I've seen both sides of it and how it works. So, there are a lot of different costs associated with running a sports business, which could include things like reserving facilities like a gym or baseball fields or whatever it may be. And those costs can really add up. Things like paying for insurance or just operating a business, whether it's hiring employees or an accountant or all kinds of different things, marketing fees, advertising to recruit players and kids to your business. So there are a lot of different costs associated with it that we as parents don't necessarily see or think about on the other side of it. So in order to make a living, sometimes you have to raise those fees a little bit. But one thing to keep in mind as a parent is to think about the goals and reasons for getting your child involved in a youth sport. So that can really help you guys with not overpaying for a sport or a fitness activity. For example, if your child is a beginner, it may not be the best thing to pay hundreds of dollars for a club sport. It may be better to start off with something a little cheaper, a recreational league, just to get started that way. So think about your goals. If it's just to have fun, is it to socialize? Is it because maybe your child has excelled in that sport and you guys want to take it to the next level? Well, then maybe you do want to spend a little bit more money. Maybe you want to focus more on just the training side of the sport versus just running around in a recreational league. So whatever it may be, identify those goals and things, and that will help save you guys time and money with finding the right fit for you, the right sports fit. Another thing to consider when getting involved in youth sports to kind of alleviate some of those costs is shop around a little bit. So some recreational leagues I've seen as high as a couple $100s to get your kids involved in that. And a lot of that's just because they have the shiny things, the nice jerseys and things like that. But do your kids really need all those things to play in a youth soccer league that's just recreational and it's run by parent volunteers and things like that? So kind of consider those things. So some cheaper options definitely are out there if you're not as concerned about the shiny objects. Look for hand-me-downs, or there's places to get youth sporting equipment. Some things like football equipment or hockey gear can really add up over time. But if you go to like secondhand stores or things like that to find that equipment, it's going to help save you guys a lot of money. Check out my post that I'll link below that gives you a lot more details on where you can go for cheaper options if that's what you want to do, or different ideas. Check me out at livinglifeyouthwellness.com for more tips on wellness, fitness, kids sports, and more. Thanks for watching.